room. So the next Audacious, I say we want to present as a group, and I think this builds on what Chas said and what the gentleman in the back said. And it again relates to agriculture and the future health of bees within agricultural lands as providers of pollination services. The idea is that we must move forward from a concept of farming just for crops to farming for bees, all bees, and crops together. We must work together to improve the farm habitat for our bees. So agriculture, as this picture shows you, not that far from where we're standing right now, occupies a vast area of the United States, some 40% of the land area of the continental United States, and the impact is profound. Intensive agriculture creates an ironic situation for pollination. These are areas that have the greatest demand for pollination, and in places like California where crops are highly dependent, that is all the more true. But at the same time, they present profound challenges for the health of pollinators that limits those pollinators' ability to provide the pollination on which the crop depends. And these challenges apply to managed honeybees and as well as to wild bees. But I think we can learn from the case of wild pollinators. Wild bees make important contributions to crop pollination from many different crops, and they're often highly effective. They also, where we've looked, they act synergistically to make honeybees better pollinators. Furthermore, we know that diverse species of pollinators make pollination more reliable over time. Wild populations of bees and the communities that they make up cannot be moved, though, like honeybees can, and they're really part of the fabric of the farm itself. Their populations must be regenerated year to year as part of the farming process, and this requires high-quality forage and nesting habitats on the farm season after season. And the same, though, I think, is very true for managed bees, and this conference made me think how well that applies and reinforce that idea. Essentially, safe, flower-rich habitat is good for all bees. So how do we achieve this? So in our idea, well, again, we need to work together as bee lover, grower, beekeeper alliances, as Chas articulated, and I see three ways. That will require guided dialogue. We need to design and think about frameworks for those interactions between people with different objectives and goals, helping to articulate the common goals that they share and evaluate the benefits of both parties involved, and that's the people, not only the bees. We need to design action plans. We must have tools that help in the decision-making process that are based on cost, risk, benefits to the grower, the beekeeper, and to the environment. And we need to facilitate that implementation. We need tools for growers and those that take on action that are practical and relevant for how they can create farmscapes that are profitable and sustain pollinators. We can use fees and incentives that encourage the dialogue and the actions across all regions. Thank you.